Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this Transformers 1 figure unboxing and review, we're going to be looking at the Titan Changer Optimus Prime figure. So in this video, we're going to unbox him live in a second, have a look at the entire contents of the packaging. It is, however, just him. We are going to have a look at him in both of his modes. You can see it takes 7 steps to transform him. I will show you that on screen as well. And of course, I'll bring in a few of the other Transformers 1 figures just to give you an idea of his size, scale, and I suppose the difficulty that he's at. So I need to do a couple of things. First and foremost, remind anybody who's not subscribed to the channel, if you'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now, please, because it really will help me out. And also to thank Hasbro, who very kindly sent me this so I could do the review. Now, before we open him up, we're going to look at the packaging. We've got the alternate mode picture of him there, because there he is in his robot at the front. There, of course, is the main logo for the movie, and we can see there it's saying Optimus Prime Orion Pax, because obviously he's the same character. On this side, we've got the movie poster artwork. There's the actual instructions on the back as well, so I'm hoping I should be able to do that without having to look at it. And there again is some pictures or some artwork or actual perhaps screen images of him. So there we go. Right, let's just go into the package. And of course, this video is more intended, I suppose, for parents or for people who are looking at whether this figure is suitable or not for somebody for a present, because this isn't the main line. It is what's known as a Titan Changer, which does tend to mean that they are quite basic, but of course they're big and they're fun, and they still serve their purpose. And I also think they're a great stepping stone for younger viewers to get into Transformers, purely because yeah, exactly that, because they're fun, they're good for the brain. My kids love them, as I say. They're little, I suppose, puzzles. What I'm going to do then is very quickly set him free and come straight back to you. So I've just very quickly set him free from the packaging, and to be honest, you know, this looks really good, and especially from the front. Now, the reason why I say that, and this isn't going to, I suppose, bother at all the people who this figure is aimed at, but just for people who want to know, he is incredibly hollow at the back. And I think this is for 2 reasons. Obviously, 1 is to keep the cost down, 2 is to make him basic, and 3 because I suppose the demographic that this figure's sort of aimed at, you know, he's going to need that little bit of play, that little bit of, you know, he's still robust. There's movement in it, even though it's hollow. And I suppose, you know, as I say, with the age group, it's going to be, yeah, it's not going to be treated too carefully, which is good, because it does need that. Right, you can have a look. The head sculpt is brilliant, but unfortunately no movement whatsoever in it. Lovely Autobot logo there. Nice couple of different shades of grey, to be honest. Now, there is a bit of articulation, and that is the fact that you can spin the arms around and you can move the arms at the bicep flexion as well. These are ball and sockets, but that is pretty much it. There's no movement in the waist apart from the transformation process, and there's no movement in the legs, again, apart from the transformation process. However, with the fact that he's got 5mm holes in his hands, that means that this is pretty much the industry standard for all of Transformers weapons. So if you've got any siblings, or if you've got somebody who's got any other figures, because he comes with none, you can in fact, as you can see, give him other weapons, which again it's a good thing. So it means he's got more playability. Obviously the smokestacks are not very big at all for health and safety. Let's have a look at him in his alternate mode. We're going to follow the instructions just to see what it says to do. So it says to bring the arms forward at first, like so. Then we're going to rotate the head back like that. It's now saying that once we turn it around, we need to drop, yeah, you need to separate that tab there from the underside there, and then it looks like we're going to rotate these up like so. In fact, yes, that's going to fit and tab into the back. So this is all nice and self-explanatory, which is great. Bring that round, tab that in, bend this back, tab that in. Then it looks like we can collapse the waist like so, and then just take the legs, and again I'm holding both at the same time, and it looks like this is going to, yes, it's going to slot over them like so, and click into position. And then look at that, that's the most important thing. Did you see what it did then? Did you see how much that rolled around? Loads. Now granted, they are big hollow back of the forearms there, but again, the people who are going to be playing with this aren't going to be bothered at all. Of course, it hasn't got anywhere near the amount of depth and detailed, I suppose, everything as part of this, but I think this figure's half, if not less, maybe 1/3 of the price of this particular one. So, and again, this is aimed at more adults. This, however, though, is still a lot of fun for other people who collect other figures. Just to give you an idea of size and indeed scale, that is your standard Earthrise Prime, which you can see right there. But yeah, absolutely fine, very basic, serves its purpose. Most importantly, look, it's rolling around backwards and forwards with absolute ease, and that, I think, as I'm sure you'll agree, is the most important thing. So let's get him back into his robot mode. So let's just reverse it, take the legs back like so there, take them legs back, bend at the waist. Let's separate this part here. Yep, same there. And then bring up the forearm there. That'll click into place. Bring the arm down, fold that down as well. So nice and simple. This tab is going to go into the back of there, so you can use that. Fold this over, and there we go. What I think I might do is just upload a quick tutorial anyway, just in case people want to see it. But there he is. There's not much more to say about him. Just quickly, let's bring in, there's the Titan Changer Bumblebee, or B127. And then I've only got a few other mainline figures here at the moment until I start undoing them all. That's the Energon Glow Bumblebee. There is your Prime. Where is the mainline one? There's the mainline one. So you can see the size difference. This guy is huge. He may well display. This he's even bigger than this guy, I think. Yeah, he is. There you go. He's even bigger than him. So there you go. Great figure, guys. Honestly, nice bit of fun. Looks good on a shelf. But as I say, whoever he's aimed at, and parents, I suppose, you can have my word for it. This will be fun for your kids. There you go. Take care.